Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Straightforward. I am your host, Black Heirloom from Black Heirloom Entertainment. First things first, special shout out to Northbound Media, putting massive work on a podcast platform. Massive work, very proud of. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Gym World podcast platform as well. I see they've been doing their thing too. It's like everybody been on one accordance and one cadence, one band, one sound. But you know what I'm saying? With that being said, we have my nephew Greedy coming off of the Gym World podcast. He'll be attending the show. PC from the Northbound Media, he will be in the show a little later. We got a good one in for you today. But before they start coming in and chiming in, I would love to tell the Straightforward podcast listeners that we officially made it as far as the YouTube is concerned. So now we can start going live on YouTube so we can get the full effect. So we're going to be doing from Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time. You got to do it again if you, I chimed in a little late because I just now seen it. But yeah, we have made it over the mark to where we can go live on YouTube. So we'll be doing multiple streams. I just have to wait the 24 hours for them to update the page to where I can be able to go live on YouTube. That's what I'm waiting on. But I can't wait to be able to put this platform on a whole nother level, a whole nother name. It feels different starting from the ground up. It feels better, I should say. But at the same time, I am very thankful and I'm very proud and I'm very blessed to be able to bring this platform for the people that love to hear a good show or love to hear a good platform that, you know what I mean, they can relate to.
Yo.
I can hear you enough to be able to respond. What's going on, nephew?
What's the deal? What you got going?
Shit, man, you tell me, man. I'm just trying to create some more content. I'm very proud of myself today that we have made it to the mark of being able to go live on YouTube. I was just sitting here telling the people, like, man, it just feels like a blessing to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be another point of view on another platform. You know what I mean? Add into the equation, if I could put it to you that way. Nothing too much. What's been going on? You've been based on the platform. So I was just trying to enlighten the people where you went.
I was looking for
You got fans on the podcast. That's why I'm like, you got to explain yourself. And they're like, who's that? Goody? That's your nephew, right? Yeah, that's my. Yeah, okay. Well, we like his point of view too. Where's she at? I'm like, hey, look, I can only do what I can. You know what I'm saying? So when I get him back on the show, I can get him back on the show. They liked that whole rating that you gave. Uber driver.
Uber driver.
Uber driver. The one that left the baby outside the car with the Uber driver. She ended up tried to drop off
Mm-hmm.
baby to the house and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember that story.
I do.
Okay, yeah. It was more so on your take of, you know what I'm saying, when is the right time to be like, okay, when is enough? Enough.
All right.
Do you have any things you want to open up with us and how we usually start this program?
Uh, you see,
It's like you a little.
Alright, you seen Versus?
I've seen takes of it.
I feel like Versus is a good conversation. I feel like that's a good conversation because it's like on the surface level, it's like, all right, these two black businessmen made millions of dollars and help a bunch of people feed their families. You know what I'm saying? Making hit records. You know, being independent, kind of like, especially with Cash Money, they just always had a bigger percentage than anybody in the game. And then you got No Limit, where they negotiated and partnered the biggest deal in the game. So it's just good to celebrate that on a surface level, right? But like when we get deep into the like seeing it, because we like grew up into this culture where we seen all this growth from the business, from the man that's in these labels. Like, at what point do you like give the baton off? Like, at what point where you just sit back and like let somebody else be the chairman or the CEO?
I'm on my deathbed.
That's uh
I know I only got like maybe the doctor done told me I only got so long to live. I'm feeling a little too ill to be able to, you know what I mean, do the things that I used to do as far as with the company is concerned, that make sure that things are operated correctly.
yeah.
I think that's when I was relinquish my rights and be like, okay, well, okay, it's just like when you have a, when you have a older person, right? And they have a car that they've been building, it's down there done. You know what I'm saying? It still needs some pieces.
Yeah.
It's just put in, but the doors is still missing something to that nature. And get some news and say, hey, um, you know what I'm saying? This is transpiring, and you have such and such time to live, something to that nature. Because you're not gonna give it up until something to that nature happens. So I don't feel like a person would just give that up or just pass the baton if they still capable of doing um, taking care of business in the matter of their own hand. But I don't know. When is a good time for you to be like, I'm gonna pass the baton on? You know what I'm saying? I did enough. I've seen enough. I got enough money. I'm good.
When you notice uh like the the concept, like the messaging is kind of like is off. Only for the simple fact, when it come down to like entrepreneurs and bosses, I feel like when you have something and build a legacy and you got evergreen content or evergreen product or evergreen services,
Mm,
I feel like you become like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Celtics, the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? You become one of the Cowboys. Like, you become one of them big old corporations where just off of names alone, just off of certain events alone, they gonna sell every year. You
mm,
get what I'm saying? So when you become one of them staples, as far as both labels, you then should, you know, change the GM up, change the management up, like change some stuff up. Because how do you change? How do you move forward? How do we move forward and grow if the same people is in the same position and they not growing in the space that they're in? Like, of course, like Master P, he growing, but the messaging is the same thing. That's like an episode that's coming out where we doing some episodes on Rockefeller. And we
mm,
talk about this Dame Dash. He preaches being a boss so much that he never talk about partnering with somebody.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? To where you misses out on different opportunities as Black people, where we take that boss mentality so much where we corner ourselves in and isolate ourselves from the
mm.
bigger picture of it just uniting. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel like, Dame Dash talk about bankrupts, like being bankrupt and what do bankrupt mean. I just feel like we learned about that already. Like, people didn't taught us that. You late. It's like, you get what I'm saying? Master P with the Mayatis, with the Mayati shoes. You telling us we should have something that look designer, but like Yeezy had nigga Nike looking like designer nigga back then.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you late with the messaging. So it's like we can tell in real time y'all not even growing, like as far as within yourself. Like, yeah, you can work out, be healthy. Of course, that's a way of growing. Like I would like that for you. But I believe Master P always worked out and the mindset was on that type of time. Like the nigga always jogged in place. Like you pay attention, the nigga was always jogging in place. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's just like with Baby, if he can be toxic to the community, or he can be uplifting to the community. Either or is just not needed, because if he is toxic, then he's too damn old to be toxic. And if he is uplifting somebody, you can for sure coach or lead the way of uplifting people for the next boss that you want to bring in. Like you don't have to stop uplifting somebody, or it don't, like what he doing with NBA YoungBoy. He can still go fly in 4 of these nights. I don't think you should be at every night. Like I don't think Baby should be at every tour night that NBA YoungBoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like Master P should be rapping all his songs while his son's standing right there. And now I look at Romeo a certain way, because it's like my pops being my pops, I gotta show out. Like, do you idolize your pops a little bit? Like, do you know some of his songs? Are you, because you could have just made your own tribute right there within yourself. Like, let me get this. Like, let me rap this shit. Like, nobody would have been mad at that. Like, he could have rapped like 3, 4 masterpiece songs and just had the energy and just went out there and performed it. That would have been a thing for him. But for him to be in the shadows and just be a hype man, it's like it's either a spotlight is not being open to you, or you don't know how to,
or he don't want to take the spotlight, because some people don't want to be underneath the reputation of this is Master P's son.
Right. But then you take credit for, a lot of y'all business ventures. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't do that. Take credit for business ventures, and then when it comes down to the music shit that y'all started,
why Little Romeo didn't perform?
But that's what I'm saying. We know none of your songs was gonna go against Cash Money. As Lil Romeo, we know that. But if you would have dressed up as like your pop back in the day with the buff song.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you said Lil Romeo's song wouldn't have matched up with nobody on Cash Money?
Nah. Unless they were playing like Lil Chucky or Lil Twist or something. They were playing like Lil Twist.
See, look, if I was in the verses, I'm not saying it's not a bad idea, but I'm just saying, like, in general, if I see that, I'm like, nigga, where's your song at? And that's gonna motivate them, or have to, you know what I'm saying, pick a side and be like, okay, you gonna have to play my song, or because what song he gonna play? ICDC?
Nah, see, and that's the thing. Like, he not even being innovative. Like, it could be a song where just everybody going stupid. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. I mean, but technically, I mean, I feel the ideal is good, but I feel like maybe some of his songs not all. Because I mean, it's Master P. When the last time you seen Master P perform?
No, but yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you could have been at ICDC college, like, as a little 10-second little thing before, like, an intro for a song, but the next song gotta be a banger. You get what I'm saying? You could have
Able to pull that shit off, yeah.
In certain ways they could have did little things to put it off, but what I'm saying is, I would have been happy to see Lil Romeo go perform his dad's song. Like,
I'd rather see that than him standing there with me, for sure, yeah. Just none of his songs.
Yeah,
I feel you. That would have matched up. It wouldn't have made sense to play him rapping one of his pop songs.
like if he just would have just, if he didn't even do it, just in the moment, just would have pushed his pops to the side, like more.
Right, but they might not have that, because they've been going through like some shit back in the days. You know they had their issue or whatever.
That would have made y'all bad. Like your pops would
They could have been a bond before that, though.
why your pops wouldn't love to see you rap his song? Like bar for bar. Like have his toes. Like why wouldn't he love to see that?
I'm not against it, but does he know his song?
My whole and that shows a lot. Like that tells me a lot. That tells me a lot. If you don't know your dad's song and he been rapping for all these years, millions and millions of dollars.
And it ain't like he made some new ones. Not like that. Hey, shout out to Master P. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm just saying it's not like he coming out with a gang of more music towards like, okay, I might have forgot them words because I remember these words, but like, you had decades to be able to, you know what I mean? If you wasn't in the studio with him, he was on the side of him, you know what I mean? So
thank you.
you heard that song. It's songs that we don't even know that come on the radio that we don't even like, but we know the fucking words to the song because they come on the radio 24/7.
Thank you.
You can learn that without even fucking learning it because it plays itself over and over again. That's what radio play is. So you can't, or he can't, not you. He can't tell me that he don't know his pop song for bar. There's the thing. With the controversy that they had back in the day, was he gonna do that? I don't think so. But as you say, this could have been a mutual ground to be able to like fix whatever it is. Because I think it's more so he didn't want to like be in this gas spotlight type of shit. But I'm like, nigga, he's the biggest spotlight as far as black entertainment. Nigga, you have no choice. You're going to be in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way for you to evade that. Now, had you been somebody else's child, then maybe. But you know what I mean? But by you, nigga, we expecting a whole lot. As the people, you being his son, yeah, we expect a gang of shit coming out.
And then that's another thing. And then that played a whole nother part. That played a whole nother part of what's going on. You feel me? It's so many people came out of New Orleans. It's so many different South rappers. It's so many rappers and athletes y'all been connected to all through these years. It's
Right.
no reason why Romeo didn't grab the torch.
Right, but there's, I mean, you don't have to like it, but you damn sure got to respect the fact that Joe Pops was in the back of his trunk selling his shit. I don't understand, but I guess I understand as far as this.
Do you think these new age kids need a whole blueprint and the whole thing just given to them more?
What, nowadays?
Yeah, because even Shaq kids, you get what I'm saying? Even Shaq kids, like he ain't just give them the baton and do whatever they want with all the companies he got. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Now he's doing it like with the Shaq brand. I feel like that's dope. But like when
Mm.
somebody told me, like why he didn't just give his son some millions to make his own brand?
Mm-hmm.
Like you get what I'm saying? And just have a bunch of athletes under his brand and he make the new Nike. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like I get it too. Like these niggas they come from not being in the hood. They don't know what trapping out the trunk mean. He don't. Little Romeo don't know. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got the like we going to the ice cream truck. Nigga, this nigga got the whole ice cream vending machine at his house. Nigga, he ain't worried about no ice cream truck. You see, so it's a different perspective. Right. Gonna be coming from him as a kid and as an adult. Like they just feel like they should just have that shit. Like you got it.
Right, because it does wave a difference because it was like his dad had to actually go through this shit, and then by you being his son, you didn't have to go through the trenches, and it was kind of given to you at that point. But not to say that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? He did it for you that way you didn't have to. You know what I mean? Type of ordeal. But he kind of look at different aspects of life differently. I mean, they might have their differences, but somewhere or another, you know what I mean? Like, some got to give. But that would have been a perfect moment for him to be able to do so. Because Cash Money did exactly what I thought they was going to do. Lil Wayne didn't show up like I thought. Like I said on the same platform. He said he wasn't going to show up.
Speaking of nobody else showing up, how do you feel about Turk not showing up?
That was a little blow because I thought out of all people he would have been there. But
why y'all are killing me? This only y'all generation, and it's really sickening to me. Like how y'all keep defending Turk.
I'm not defending Turk. That's not what I'm saying. I just thought he was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the same thing like how you are with Lil Romeo and this clip. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is an opportunity to no call, no show.
I get what you're saying. Like, y'all been waiting for years to have this moment, and this nigga Turk just acting like
And that's all I'm saying. Like, we waited all this fucking time. This would have been a perfect fucking moment for everybody to get along, you know what I'm saying, for this one moment. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
his whole thing is he think he better than BG right now.
It don't matter. See, that's the thing. See, that's the problem. When you got too many people inside of the bucket, they too busy pulling each other down.
So,
Instead of everybody working together to go up there.
but I think they're gonna be picking and choosing. So Wayne said he ain't gonna do nothing that got to do with Hot Boys if Turk not there.
I understand. I understand why on his part.
Right. So cool. So now Turk like I can't go at Wayne. You feel me? And then I just feel like Juvie, you can't compare. No, but it's hard to even compare Wayne to Juvie when he come out to Cash Money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Juvie really was having that shit going. Like, you feel me? Like when Wayne was with him, and Wayne went by himself. Okay, then now we can count that as your like. We can compare when you by yourself to when Juvie was doing what he was doing at his beginning, and it's still kind of compared. If you was watching verses, like Juvie still got them bangers and still got them hits to where it's like, nah, Turk, of course you're not gonna come at Juvie sideways. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna come at so it's just like he's trying to find somebody he can antagonize to get his price tag up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know this would be the moment to hit for my big bet. You ain't gonna get this moment no more. You know what I'm saying?
Is he even relevant? What has he made lately?
And that's the whole thing. In his mind, he got a podcast going. He got he dropped a record album recently, or about to drop an album. So in his mind, he's thinking he better than BZ at rapping. So he think he supposed to get a bigger check or the same check BZ get or some shit like that.
Mm. No, no. See, when you look at it from that aspect, okay, no, it's no longer about the money. It's about the respect at this point. You demanding I get more or equal as. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna say that because that would be saying that he is. No, that would be saying that he is. Not for that. I mean, you're not. You you're not better than. You know what I'm saying? Take your portional cut. You know what I'm saying? And just perform. But like I said, it was always a money thing with him. Always a money thing. But, you know what I'm saying? When you don't work together, that's what happens. Shit like that transpires.
Right.
Yeah, but this Juby was holding it down for a long time
Yeah.
before Wayne even got there. So, and then before and after. So it was until he took his leave of absence.
So off this, right? It been new conversations. It been T.I. and all the conversations right now.
Why is that?
Everybody is name dropping T.I. for verses. One side is saying, 50, because he was supposed to go against 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? They were saying T.I. supposed to go against 50 Cent.
That's not a good matchup, but okay.
That's what 50 said. That's why 50 ain't jumping for it. And then, them two niggas is being two titans. They both talking crazy to each other, and it just didn't work out. This nigga sending niggas to a wedding that 50 at, and then this nigga 50 sending niggas to a strip club to talk to T.I. So it just didn't work. It didn't happen. You feel me? But I feel like T.I. versus Lil Wayne is something to be talked about.
No.
It's something to be talked about.
Why?
I think it's need to be talked about. It's most definitely need to be talked about.
Like it's existing. Like that's what they're going to do.
I think so. I would do it.
So they trying to make this happen, like the Lil Wayne versus Ti versus.
Like, how would you feel about a Lil Wayne T.I. versus?
That's not fair
To who?
to Ti.
You crazy.
Ti would get lit up in that shit. I'm sorry. You have the Carter 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
There's nothing that T.I. can pull out the hat to even beat that. I mean, he got some hits. I give you that. Another Bad Man was one of them, and a couple of others. Jordan Lane featuring Young Draw. I got you. I get it.
It's more than that. You tripping.
I'm not saying it's not more than that, but I'm saying, what do you have to compete with the Carter 1, 2, and 3?
Huh?
I'm not saying he doesn't have a lot. What I'm saying is, what does he have that can compare with the Carter 1, 2, and 3? That's not even including the mixtapes. What song, as you pull it out, if you was his manager, you gonna tell him to pull out what song to match up with anything? What song would that be?
You don't know me. First song. If you see me in the streets, nigga, you'll know me. If you heard it, nigga, you'll know me. He all the way face, nigga, you don't know me. Nigga.
Oh man.
Respectful, he gonna be using words Wayne can't spell. You go ahead and read your teleprompter, Wayne. Go ahead and read your teleprompter. Go ahead, you remember the lyrics. You ain't on to don't.
Oh, shit. It's not a good matchup, sir. I mean, you got a couple, like I said, some songs. It's we talking metaphorically.
What you gonna play when that come on? When Millie come on, right? And then he go, I let my top lay it back, lay it back, lay it back. He like I'm saying he got some shit going. He got some shit going. And I ain't even looking.
Does features count?
Huh?
Does features count?
They on the same feature, ain't they? On that Destiny Child, joint. I'm the soldier. He killed that. T.I. killed the soldier verse too.
Right. Wayne was better.
Saying T.I. got bangers, man. You can't forget about T.I.
I'm not forgetting about T.I. You see, that's what you trying to put on this podcast and platform and sit there and say that I said. That's not what I said. I said metaphorically, you don't have nothing messing with the Carter 1, 2, and 3. What do you have when shit hit the fan and them two songs that you got don't have? And after that, it'll be what? Rubber Band Man and.
Let me take
Oh, because you look at it on my laptop in front of me, because usually I do a shit like this, but I didn't think you was gonna go here.
Me too. But yeah, he got some stuff, man. He got some stuff, man. I don't want to go too much into my phone while we on the pod, but I feel like he got that Living in the Sky with Jamie Foxx. That's one. He got that. That's for sure. A good joint. When I look in here, he got. I'm trying to think of some things where you saying he like rapping. He got some shit that he rapping for sure. He got joints where he really lyrically trying his best. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so in a different set time, we gonna find out.
Yeah.
We gonna match up songs since we don't have our laptops in front of us.
Yeah.
And we can be on this platform. We'll know here.
Yep.
And we gonna compare. How many songs we doing? 5 or 10 songs.
3 to 10.
10 songs.
10 songs.
10 songs that I feel like that'll match up and be the ones. And if you get 10 hit songs, even though I don't think he got 10 hit bangers like that.
Yeah.
But we'll match them up like that, and we'll create our own verses within our verses before they make that into existence. Let's see, you know what I mean? Because I don't think, you know what I'm saying? You lucky, I just don't want to leave out the thing and go find it and do all that. Idea. That's leave. I give you a run for your money.
It's all good.
I got a couple of questions before I get into a topic, since you got me on a different scale today. What's the one alcohol drink that messed you up so bad that you say you'll never drink it again?
I say Amsterdam.
Damn, nigga, how many drinks did you have?
I say Amsterdam.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, because with me with drinking, it's not. I ain't had like a blackout. I don't do that shit.
How do you know you had a blackout, motherfucker?
I said I ain't never had those nights.
I ain't know you ain't never had one.
I remember my shit. I remember everything about my nights. Yeah.
Tell me you can't black out, motherfucker.
Nigga, I probably black out off some lean before I black out on some liquor.
I didn't per se like that because I hated waking up and I forget like, okay, where the fuck did I do with this? Where did I put this? And where did I put that? And where did I put this?
That's what I'm
And where
saying.
did this at?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I had that in this pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
it's over there, you know what I'm saying? You know, organized and shit. You forgot you know organized. You going to sleep, you don't know where none of that shit at. I didn't like that feeling.
So I probably have more nights like that where I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm in the car, nigga, I'm in the car, like what? Like nigga, I'm in the car, like just sleep, like what? Nigga, what you tripping? Yeah, find somebody's house, but Amsterdam, man, one time it just Amsterdam is the most craziest.
I mean, I don't per se, I don't fuck with Amsterdam, but the reason why I don't fuck with Amsterdam, but this ain't my choice. It's just because you brought up Amsterdam. That shit gives me a massive ass headache. I don't know, it's something in it. Like, I thought I was tripping one day when I first started drinking, and I was like, I got a headache. You know what I mean? Another day I was like, nah, maybe that was a fluke. You know what I'm saying? You know how you try something again just to make sure it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, let me see. And then I went from trying it from a flavor to like the regular one. That way it wouldn't be no confusion of if
Yeah,
the sweetness or whatever of it would, you mean, deter my system. So that wasn't it. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, it's a massive. Like, and they talking about, oh, take two Tylenol or take two. Look, if I gotta take some medication if I drink this shit, I don't want it.
right.
This ain't the shit that I should be drinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that if I gotta cope this shit with some fucking pain medication before, and maybe after I drink it, this ain't the drinking choice. But my shit was
BC they like
you gotta do all this disgusting ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if y'all know BC powder don't taste good. You give a fuck which way you want. You want to put the soda in, and then you want to. It don't matter. It's hard to get that shit off your tongue and shit, like the taste and tongue go. Anyway, well, mine was mine is Sky Vodka. I mean, let me explain why. The reason why I say Sky Vodka is because I was in first got introduced to Sky Vodka in San Pedro. I was sitting there, I was drinking it, but this is like when it all had been around for before my time, but this is when it became like popular to everybody. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give me some Sky Vodka, and like, people was adding it to the blends, to the parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? How you get certain liquors, you know, Sky Vodka will become one of the ones that you come to bring somebody's house where they already have. So I'm drinking that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking. I'm feeling good and shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm back to back with like, boom, boom. They like, you good? I'm like, I'm straight. Like, I'm good, right? Now, keep in mind, I drunk some shit, but I ain't never fucked with Sky Vodka. You know what I'm saying? You know how you have your liquor that deters your system. I'm not knowing that this is one of them ones. So I'm digging the shit. I'm like, oh, boom, I'm knocking the shit back straight. Boom. Small little chaser. That way I know that my juice is low and my liquor is high. So that way you won't fuck with me while I'm sleeping. You know, certain people, certain juices, they don't agree. Boom. I get there. I think I'm like maybe 4 drinks in. And I'm like, I just feel heavy than a motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I think I need to go to the house. I get to the house. I threw all that shit up, nigga. I had a massive ass headache, had a massive ass hangover, and that taste, the taste of the liquor, of that particular liquor when it came, you know, we all done threw up on some shit. But there's certain liquors that has a nasty ass taste after it to where that shit lingers after you throw up. So that's the shit. Like, I didn't like the taste, so when I, like, the next time I smelt it, automatically that shit, like, made my stomach turn.
mm,
I'm like, I can't fuck with this. I can't. And then it's like, still from that day, I still ain't fucked with Skywalker. It was good motherfucker at one time. I swear, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling myself, I was good. And maybe like an hour or two, and it was like, at this moment, you was
vodka
fucked up.
vodka was pushed on us to fuck us up anyway. It took us a long time to just as black people to adapt to tequila. Like, you know, a lot of the athletes, a lot of the you know, celebrities, they was getting deals from a lot of vodka companies. Get what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that's what made us think that we need to have some vodka in our house. And the whole time, that shit is just not it. Like that, to me personally, that shit just not it until for a lot of people. Only for the people that come from that generation that can take that shit. That come from when vodka was it. You know what I'm saying? They know how to cope with it, and because they didn't cope with it for so long, anything else just will fuck them up. So yeah, vodka back then, even vodka now is kind of shady. Like, nah. One drink that surprised me
Like what kind of surprise? Like a bad surprise or no?
is amazing.
Oh, okay.
A good,
Which one was that?
a good time, very good. Like probably every time, like down there. Like when I was coming up, like every time I was surprised.
Hmm.
The Jack Daniels every time.
Oh no. I mean whiskey. I mean yeah, you can't go wrong with whiskey. But the honey one is. I mean I drink Jack Daniels. I don't even lie. I drink that before I drink Sky Vodka any day.
But what I'm saying is, I probably drunk Jack Daniels probably like 4 or 5 times, and 3 times was that. You feel me? Was that for a nigga? And then probably the other times I probably didn't even have a bottle. I probably just took a shot. The other 2 times,
Hmm.
me having a personal bottle or partying off of Jack Daniels growing up, yeah, hell yeah. That was shocking though, because nobody would never be telling you go grab some Jack Daniels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then I learned the Jameson with the pickle. Now I recently learned about that with the pickle juice. You feel me?
Hmm.
The pickle juice with the Jameson. You'll be drinking that shit all day like it ain't even a thing to do. Before you know it, shit, you off the two, you off the whole bottle of whiskey. You feel
Hey,
me?
but that's depending on what size bottle, that could be a little bit dangerous, sir.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't suggest drink all of it sitting down.
Yeah, so
When you stand up, so
yeah.
you're going to find to somebody's table,
What's
a
up?
door,
What's up?
wall.
One of them hot topics you got? You know what I'm saying?
You want a topic or no question? Okay.
I know you got some hot shit over there, man.
I got some shit sitting over here, sir. So, okay, let me see. I'm trying to see which one I want to start. Let's go here. Here we go. I'm about to ready your feathers a little bit. So, you know my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always go on TikTok and I always find some shit that don't make sense either. Funniest shit, or it's like, what was the reason or the purpose behind this? So, a man is upset after finding out that his girlfriend faked her pregnancy. They had a baby shower with friends and family, both sides, his side, her side, both sides of the family was there. 42 weeks later, still no baby.
Mm-mm-mm.
I just wanted to start with this before I got into something serious because I didn't want to get into something serious before I started off. I mean, ended up with something funny. So I want to know your opinion on how you feel about
Just about the. I just feel like it's crazy because like what do a dude do when it come down to a person like playing games like that?
it.
Like what do you do in that instance? Like what do a person want you to do? To say, it's okay, damn, like you supposed to not have no reaction. You can't turn up on nobody. You know what I'm saying? A woman just did something crazy to you. A woman did this, so like physically you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say nothing. If you do say something, it's gonna come off disrespectful. So I feel like with that being said, a lot of women take advantage of that. She's sick just for even going that long, and somebody need to go give her some love and a hug because evidently she feel like the only way for her to get some love is if she having a baby, or she feel like the illusion of having a baby it will help her cope with life or wherever time, stamp she in, and wherever La La Land she in her world where she think it's comfortable to play with people's livelihood. He could have changed a lot of different things. Woman could have left his side. Opportunities he probably just vanished because he feel like he need to be there for a responsibility or be well equipped to take care of the responsibility. So there's a lot going into that. Then you got the mom thinking she a granny, the brothers and sisters thinking they uncles and aunties. I just feel like it's distasteful for sure,
Mm.
but it's no punishment for the woman that's putting you through this. And it's even like when women just lie in general, like lie about the weirdest things on earth just to cope with their life, like just to make it cool for them to be able to say they not nothing for that moment. Because not a person with a secure heart or a pure heart gonna sit there and do that to him. That shit is just wild. And it's not the first time. Like this is always a ongoing thing, and that's why it's distasteful. Because now next little girl out there thinking it's cool. How you feel about it, man? This is weird activity.
I'm just, I look at it from a couple of point of views. I'm gonna try to speak a little fast but clear. That way I can get it out before we move over to the next topic, right? But my thing is, you have to be careful when you sit and play with people's emotions, right? How you feel about it. Because some people are not understanding to this. You went a whole 42 weeks lying about you being pregnant. So, I mean, I don't understand what part of they didn't understand you wasn't getting bigger or the baby didn't kick. I don't understand that. But it be some people out here that be looking for that woman or that guy, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like they find them and everything is going smooth, and then some shit like this happens, and then like you have to sit there and try to figure out a way to tell them, but you can't tell them. So situations come up to where 42 weeks later you have no choice but to tell them because it's past the point of anybody's pregnancy at this point. And sometimes people snap. So I'm just saying I'm not one of those ones, but I'm saying there are people out here that be looking for that and feel like they have that. For you to destroy them with some shit that you've been lying about for a whole year, damn near you might as well say. At that point, I'm sure not gonna trust you again because it's like you sat there and held this shit from me. You could have been telling me this shit, but we had a baby shower, family that showed up in some motion. How the fuck do I look? You done embarrassed the fuck out of me. I'm thinking that, you know what I mean? Everything is everything, and you sitting here telling me that ain't. So how the fuck am I supposed to go back to my family and explain this shit? They gonna laugh at me because they gonna ask the same questions, which brings me to my next point. Is this? Ain't nobody went to the doctor? Uh, I know as a father myself, I went to several. Matter of fact, if not all of them, I missed probably one appointment. I don't even think I missed that. I went to every doctor's appointment to see how the baby was doing. So you didn't go to now one of them appointments when she said she was gonna go. That's kind of curious on that.
But she looked it crazy though. Not like that, but she looked it crazy. She didn't look attractive. So we know this ain't her main squeeze. This was a nigga that was creeping through on the creep. You know what I'm saying? He had some of that Amsterdam, that Sky Vodka. And you know what I'm saying? He ran through. She said, I can give you some top. He thought it was some top was just gonna be involved. Hopped her little cartoon looking ass up and doing more than what she was supposed to. End up, having a kid, thinking she was gonna have a kid or thinking she was gonna already like, damn, she probably didn't have none in years. She probably didn't have none in years. This nigga people across the town or wherever she found the nigga, and now she feel like she gotta keep it going in rotation. She need this to come back. So she like, I'm pregnant at this point. She don't want this to go nowhere. She want she looked horrible. I ain't gonna lie. She looked horrible. And I'm like, that played a big part because that mean that wasn't his girl, man. That was his girl. So that let me
How you know that wasn't his? How you gonna
that
sit
was
there and say that wasn't his girl? That could have been his girl.
that lead me to this. That lead me to this, right? He ain't his girl no more. That lead me to this. Do niggas wait to be in a position like this, or do a nigga wait to be in a position where a woman lied to him about being a father to a kid that do come into this world, or just lie in general? Like the woman just lie in general, just about pregnancy, not having a baby, or having a baby, or having a baby that's just not that person kid.
Mhm.
I even seen some shit. A kid, somebody was using their little niece or something to play as their baby and shit like that. So, like, whose side we on? We feel me? We on the side of the person that's gonna stay there to be lied to, or we on the side of the niggas that just get on and don't look back?
Mhm.
And now we don't even know if that's their kid or not.
Right.
So, like, so what is on the other side of the coin? You leave before a person lies to you. Now you never know the truth.
But I'm just, that could have been his main squeeze, man. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying it's somebody for everybody. We sit and question some people that be having like, damn, you nigga ugly. Might be something about him that she like,
No, I'm saying if a show could
or
have
vice versa.
if a show could have been his main squeeze, but it was more to be squeezed, man. Like she, like, man, like stop it, man. Stop it. She was happy. She was happy at the baby shower. She was
Right.
happy she this was her baby daddy boy. And then look crazy at he like, where the baby at? She just ain't not nothing to say. She just looking stupid, just looking dumb. He like, where the baby at? It been been this long. You gonna have the baby or not? She,
Mm.
know, BBW. You know what I'm saying? Her mind, she like, I ain't got the belly. I am the belly. You know what I'm saying? So like, she threw my nigga off for a loop. She probably got the belly jumping, doing belly rolls. She like, oh, the baby sleep, the baby up, the baby up. It's all her belly rolls. Oh, all belly up. She eating good. She getting all the top tier snack line. She pregnant. She getting all the top tier meals. Oh, she ain't shit. She just
He
took.
probably like it. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if that's how she was playing, she ain't shit. If she was one that, like, man, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying. Some people be delusional and shit. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they get carried away. You know, you got people marrying dolls and shit. You know that, right? You got these people, you got grown-ups carrying fake dolls that look like babies,
Right.
and they ain't babies. They look identical as fuck. I don't know how much money they pay for them, but I guarantee they pay a pretty penny to get it. But it looks like a
Hold on, you
real
said,
baby, and they be having a couple of them. I'm like,
hold on. You said what happened? You said what? Cause I don't want you to go over what you just said. Like you didn't just say what you just said.
what?
What you just say?
I said, you got people out here, they got babies that look like real babies, and they be having a couple of them.
Now before that,
I don't know. But I
you
said,
said people be dating pets. What you was saying?
I didn't say people be dating pets. I
Oh,
said people be marrying dogs.
I thought you said marrying dogs, like marrying their own dog.
Dogs? No, dogs. Nigga, dogs.
Cause it's this, and then like 2 weeks later after that, you feel me? I see this nigga just pawing all outdoor, man. He come walking out the door. I'm like, oh hell no, right? And then he named the dogs, right? So this how janky the nigga is. You feel me? The nigga so cold. I just thought he had two dogs. So the nigga bringing out two at a time with no leashes.
Two at a time. What is this nigga Moses?
Because the nigga ain't got no leash for the motherfuckers.
Oh, I got you. So you have to bring out no choice but to bring two out and then take back two more.
right?
Okay.
But then I learned a week ago that the nigga got 4 of them bitches. They just all look alike.
Hell no.
Oh my
You
God.
try to tell me he got 4 dogs.
Bro, look like
That's
little,
different, but
bro,
they look alike.
look like little baby hounds. Look like baby greyhounds.
And they're not the same dog.
Nigga, it's 4 of them.
Okay, so you just smoke a swisher or you just smoke a wood before you
Bro,
shit. Because it could have been the same dog.
bro, what I'm telling you, like, you know how my granny used to be so nosy? Like, my granny, somebody just let some shit go.
He said what?
So, boom. So my granny died. You feel me? Her instincts is like, it's nosy instincts. But it's like movies. It's like, dang, Wooty Woo car never really be there because they work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My granny, she know nigga with the lady 10 houses down the block, what time they get off and what's they off days. She that nosy. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But that help her in the real life to know that something is not right. So she know when motherfuckers is cheating. She know when motherfuckers ain't doing something right. She know when motherfucker car got repoed. She know when somebody that had a baby. She know everything. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So now them same instincts is kicking in with me. And I already got the instincts because I like to be aware and be on my toes. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't lying to you. The nigga got 4 dogs, man. The nigga got 4 dogs. And I'm telling
4
you,
dogs that look alike. So is it different heights or something? Or like
the
2
nigga
different
calling
ages?
the nigga calling the niggas Demarie and Demario and Marco and all these black names and shit.
It's a white dude?
It's a dude, man. One of them black calls. Figure out, like, I'm like, nigga. I ain't like nigga, don't keep your blinds open. You the last need to keep some blinds open, nigga. You feel me? Hey, close your blinds, my boy. The fuck you talking about? And what I'm saying is, man, these dogs be making some strange noise. I'm not lying.
And they all male dogs or is it female dogs? Or?
They all Demarius, Marco, and all
Oh, they
that.
all dudes. Oh, shit.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
making a weird noise.
You not catching my drift. Why ain't no female dogs?
That's true. That's why I'm like, why is, I'm hearing all males. I don't hear no female dog, but there's a lot of testosterone in there. It's too much here. It's overbearing. It's 5 of y'all in here? 2 something. No, I can't do this.
Topics, right? And speaking of neighbors, I got 2 topics.
Okay.
So one, right? One that don't got nothing to do with neighbor, but this one is on this right path. Niggas feel like I'm in barbecue wars with motherfuckers. Well, I'm just coming to find out I barbecue for my own therapy. Like it's my whole sign of therapy, me barbecuing. Like that's how I get my just cool off. Like my whole, you know what I'm saying? So cool. So one day they down there, you feel me? The Latinos, they down there barbecuing. And I'm mad. So I know the feeling. I'm smelling it, like, okay, all right. Dang, I go get coals and everything. I'm barbecuing this thing. You know, I put the seasoning on the coal. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it up.
Wait, what?
You gotta put the seasoning on your coal to give it
What?
that barbecue taste from the.
Wait.
You gotta come holler at me, John.
What?
For a day.
You putting seasoning on the charcoal?
You gotta put the seasoning on the charcoal, and you gotta let the meat. So that was so cold. I went to go get the meat that night. I put the Mexican, not. That's.
You talking about tahine?
Let me not say that. I go get the Modelo's. You feel me? Put the Modelo on there. Boom. that the Modelo, it observes all the seasoning sitting on there, right? So I put the seasoning, certain type of seasoning. You just don't put all seasoning.
So this is what happened that day. This is what you went to go get that day.
This is what I always do, and I put a certain type.
You know what I'm saying? At this particular time, you went the next day to the store.
Yeah, put the seasoning on the coal. You feel me? So the coal, because you know,
I'm gonna have to talk to you about that. But go ahead.
so because the barbecue is getting a certain type of flavor from the coal. Believe it or not. You feel me? So you add another flavor to it by putting the seasoning on it. You dig what I'm saying? Add another to it. You feel me?
Okay.
So boom, they smelling this shit. I know they smelling it. You feel me? I'm putting nigga any other. So that day forward, motherfuckers randomly getting barbecue pits, buying barbecue pits. You get what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Don't be me, be you. So downstairs, people downstairs, right? These motherfuckers claim they want the barbecue. Burnt the shit up. All this milk was.
This is all. So this one is transparent all in one day at this point.
Man, this happened 2 weeks ago. It just.
I'm saying, but all this transparent, what you're talking about is the same day.
No, I'm just telling you from that day forward.
Oh, okay.
Motherfuckers been buying they grills. People been putting their grills on they. Nigga, it ain't even the summertime, and motherfuckers going buying and putting their grills together. And they trying though. They trying me. I'm smelling it coming from over here. They get mad. I put my seafood on the grill. I put seafood. I put my coins. I put everything on the grill. They smelling the seafood come off the grill. They smelling the coin asada coming off the grill. They smelling the barbecue ribs coming off the grill. They smelling it. But I feel like they in competition with me. You feel me? Because
I mean, when you barbecuing, there's always gonna be a competition thing.
So get to me with that. I'm learning that part. Like
when it comes to barbecue, you're gonna see when you start barbecuing, your barbecue is gonna come out too. And then by the smells is how you know if you're in competition. If they smell some shit like, oh, okay, this nigga think he doing something, I'm finna come out with something too. Boom. And that's how this shit start. I don't know if it's gonna ever end, but that's how it started. Okay, what you got next? Okay, hey, bring that bill over here, bring it on, bring it on in here.
So
put it right here. We finna cook on this one today. We finna cook a gang of shit today.
So boom, right? So the other day, boom, I put the rib on there. Boom, I do it up with the ribs. It was sitting. I did it up. You feel me? Boom. So now I do the ribs. Nigga, like 2 days ago, I'm smelling it coming from the back way. I'm like, this is different smell, and it's coming from a different direction. So I'm like, oh, these niggas ain't playing. They coming. These niggas is grilling around this motherfucker. I thought my main competition that got me started was the Latinos. It got me started. I couldn't believe how much they was grilling. They was grilling. They got their little patio. They laughing. You hear the fight going. I'm like, shit, let me get my grill on. I put my big screen and turn it to my grill and put my little Bluetooth on the patio and play my little tunes. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right.
I set them down.
Oh, wow.
Set them down. Now barbecue ain't even the same for them no more. I can just see it. One day we barbecue on the same day. One day we get the barbecue on the same day. It just looked pitiful over there. The smell ain't smelling the same from down there. You see what I'm saying? I fucked them over. And then the lady, it's a lady up in here. She like Matilda. Like she got all the dogs and shit. You feel me?
Man, what's up with everybody with these damn dogs?
I'm talking about everybody in here on the dog. And she like the doggy daycare.
Dogs with an S. Plural.
Dogs drop the dogs off.
Oh, wow.
At her house in the morning and shit.
Oh, wow.
In I forget her dog name, but she's like a rooster. Like the lady, every morning you gonna hear her late night. I mean late night or early in the morning. Just yelling through the halls. Like, man, just grab your dog, man. You know, I got time to hear you yelling for the dog.
Gone with that bullshit.
Yeah, you feel me? I ain't gonna. tell you about the other night. It's a lot going on. But what I'm saying is, I'm in grill wars right now. You know what I'm saying? And mixing grill wars.
So we need to know on the Straight for a podcast what's next as far as your next move that you putting on the grill.
Lobster. I'm gonna put the lobster right. I'm gonna do the lobster joint. I'm gonna do the lobster with the potato. I'm gonna put the potato joint on there. Then I'm gonna wrap up the asparagus.
You ever had salmon off a grill?
So this the part. This is the part where I'm going at. I'm gonna wrap the asparagus, and then when I wrap the asparagus, I ain't gonna lie. I want to do some chicken. You feel me? I want to make some more chicken. I want to make some more chicken. But my baby, she came. I don't be wanting to have too much chicken, too much barbecue. So I was thinking about doing the salmon, but I gotta have a certain pan for that. I gotta go invest in that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother little situation. It's like a little,
To put on the grill?
yeah.
Who told you that?
Not because I don't want it to fall into the grill. I don't want it to touch the, you know what I'm saying?
You can't burn through a fire pan. I mean, or foil pan.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a foil pan that's made for I can keep reusing it. I just gotta buy it. You get what I'm saying?
I'm like,
So,
that's all you really need. Set that thing on there,
yeah.
do the job itself. Cause I don't know. I do not understand why people put foil on the grill.